a brute now, don't go.
Yes.
I know.
Any chance of a little... Oh! Thanks very much for that lovely Then PD wants to get into bed with Charlie, and they cross their legs, fold their arms over their chest and tell him to turn out the light.
History will judge when it sees the fruit of your meeting today, whether it was more valuable than the political talks process that it brought to an end.
Shiny, happy people holding.
Shiny, happy people holding. Shiny, happy.
But an Irish scrum. The diving pass to Keys, and Keys now to Curtis, and Curtis to Staples, and Staples kicks, and Clark's after this. Campese barges him out of the way. Clark picks it up, inside now is Hamilton. Gordon Hamilton is going for the line, edges it across. Hamilton is in. Hamilton is there. Gordon Hamilton has put Ireland in front. There are just under 3 minutes of normal time to go. Australia, as you'd expect, have won it. It's Slattery back to Lina. Lina now to Horan. Horan to Roebuck. Roebuck and now Campese. And Campese, Mullen puts him down. Lina picks it up. Lina's in.
Five months ago, Saddam Hussein started this cruel war against Kuwait. Tonight, the battle has been joined. Our goal is not the conquest of Iraq. It is the liberation of Kuwait.
It's no secret that the stars are falling from the sky. It's no secret that our world is in darkness tonight. They say the sun is sometimes eclipsed by the moon. You know I don't see her when she walks in the room. It's no secret that a friend is someone who lets you help. It's no secret that a liar won't believe anyone else. They say a secret is something you tell one other person. So I'm telling you.
what I think is becoming totally clear, clearer as hour succeeds hour, is that Iraq cannot win this conflict, but there is still some considerable way to go before they have lost.
That's what you got to measure up to, lads. Do you not think, what? Well, like, maybe we're a little white for that kind of thing. Do you not get it, lads? The Irish are the blacks of Europe, and Dubliners are the blacks of Ireland. And the North Side Dubliners are the blacks of Dublin. So say it once, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
I think most of the member states are satisfied tonight that they have got a reasonable package.
Because of the HIV virus that I have attained, I will have to retire from the Lakers today.
Mr. Goodman, World in Action. Can I ask you, please?
No, I'm not interested in joking.
Can I ask you why your managers obstructed the customs investigation in Waterford in 1986? Mr. Goodman, can I please ask you why bogus stamps were routinely used in your plants? Mr. Goodman, can I please ask you why was documentation routinely falsified in your plants? Mr. Goodman, can I please ask you? Can I please ask you why rotten meat was routinely reboxed at your plants? Mr. Goodman, can I please ask you? Why did all your employees get under-the-table payments? Mr. Goodman?
You know it would be strange to live life
Clearly, the use of public funds in what was at the time a state-controlled company to generate large profits for employees of that company demands a fuller explanation. And it's unlikely this affair will be resolved until that explanation is produced.
Are you surprised at what happened on Sunday, that what you heard on the radio on Sunday? Were you surprised by that?
My statement will cover it now.
But were you surprised? Can you tell me?
My statement will cover it.
Well, what would you say to the people of Ireland now?
Not to give up hope, to continue to be prepared to serve in the public service, and to try to ensure that what's happened to me doesn't happen to somebody else.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, a good number of people have been in touch with us in the Late Late Show office over the last few weeks, and they were saying, do you realise there is a disgraceful pornographic video on sale of sex instruction? It's called The Lover's Guide, and there's a warning that it is explicit and it's for over 18s, and it's subtitled How to Enhance Your Loving and Sexual Relationship.
The truth is that Jesus Christ would never condone the kind of things that you have put on videotape.
The important thing is, I love Brendan, and whether our sexual relationship reaches the heights that is biologically possible for it is not important. The important thing is, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I just can't believe it. I'm shocked. I think it's absolutely incredible that in 1991, family planning organisation has been prosecuted for selling condoms. It's obviously time for the TDs in Dáil Éireann to wake up to this problem and sort it out.
In the Virgin Megastores, you have young people going in there, getting their videos and their tapes. And I think there's an inherent sort of suggestion there that, you know, you must be behaving like this. Here are your condoms, you should be doing all this. And I think it's most unfair, really. It's tantamount to corrupting children.
I've just finished a law degree in UCD and I've been looking for an apprenticeship for about the last year, and I just can't get work anywhere. Like, I'm working in McDonald's at the moment, you know, with the law degree, so I hope that I can make a better life over there than here. I've just got sick of trying here.
There's no other way. All that you can do is watch that.
now we're opening the door to greater numbers, and I'm just delighted, and I think it's the credit of the President and the Congress that they're able to show this kind of attitude toward welcoming people from Ireland.
Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say it, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you feel. More than words is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause
They have killed all our friends, and we are not guilty. We didn't want the war. We only love people. We don't kill them, and we still don't hate. We still don't hate.
I will say simply that without Brian, I would not have made it. He is the funniest, fiercest, and finest of men.
They told us they didn't care who done it. They told us that we were selected and that they were going to frame us just to keep the people in there happy. That's what it's all about. This. Justice. I don't think them people in there have got the intelligence nor the honesty to spell the word, never mind dispense it. They're rotten.
I sing myself to sleep a song from the darkest hour.
Gorbachev. Mikhail Gorbachev is now on vacation. He's undergoing treatment.
Extremes of sweet and sour. Hope that God exists. I hope, I pray. Drawn by the undertow, my life is out of control. I believe this week will bear my weight, so let it go.
Time at 6 o'clock. Sanctuary Radio has announced in the last few minutes that the station is closing down with immediate effect and the company has been put into liquidation.
Did you have any inkling that it was in trouble?
No, none whatsoever.
What was the reaction of the staff?
Everybody's totally shocked. I mean, it's Christmas is literally only around the corner. People are out of work. What do you expect the reaction to be like, you know?
Into Gillick. A lot of poor marking by Dublin. And it's Tommy Doniscali to run through the heart of Foley. Unbelievable! Honestly thought they were going to have 10 minutes ago. We had them completely written off.
They have the chance and the right men have it now, Glenn.
Kicking and they're in front. They've won it. Leeds have won by a point. It's an amazing win. Brendan Riley tries to get back goal side. Comes back again to James McCartan. Challenged by Brendan Riley and Kevin Foley. Fell inside to Greg Blaney. Mickey Linden has got the opportunity and Barry Green. Just to put a bit more daylight between the two teams. Stekelam stopped by Liam Welsh. Still a few seconds to be added on. Liam Welsh robbed. Pat Box. That may seal it now.
I genuinely feel that the declaration this evening by Albert Reynolds that he's to try and vote Charlie Haughey out of office and take it on for himself, I think this is going to wreck our party right down the centre and is going to burst up government and is certainly not going to serve the best interests of the people.
How will you vote and what do you think the outcome will be?
I believe that what Albert is doing now is so wrong that he should even at this late stage pull back from wrecking the government and throwing the country into a state of panic and chaos.
Look into your heart, you will find there's nothing there to hide.
Comes a time when I have to say enough is enough and Tala Hall. Otherwise, I should go out of politics, forget about it. Sorry, I don't see a reason why I should resign.
I think this is just simply a grab for power, an attempt to take over, to oust me as Taoiseach and to install somebody else.
I think that's it. We have to get on with it. We have a tough job to do now. We have a lot of work to do. We get on with the agenda.
Is there a big danger now that the PDs will pull the rug from under this government?
Well, I wouldn't think so. After all, there's a very solid majority in favour of the Taoiseach, and after all, they have an agreement with the Taoiseach.
I feel that things went exceptionally well.
Has the party been damaged?
Not in the least. Aren't you pleased?
You think it can survive?
Aren't you pleased?
You know it's true.